what's going on? Of course, this is yours truly, Paige Diamond, and Sexual Intellectuals. I'm coming with some game, like always. So stay tuned. This is going to be a quickie, but I guarantee it will be satisfying. So I previously did a video speaking about anal sex and how there's no such thing as a penis being too big in order to have anal sex. Caused quite a stir, a lot of views, and from that video I received requests asking about a video on what I mentioned in the video about anal training. Anal training is something that is necessary when we're talking about if you're going to embark on experimenting and experiencing anal sex. So in this video I'm going to break down what anal training is and how you need to gradually get to the point where you're able to have anal sex penetratively with a penis or a dildo or a strap or whatever you may choose to put in there. Okay, so first things first, lubrication is king. You have to have proper lubrication. The anus is not self-lubricating, so you have to have the proper lube in order to make sure that, you know, for one, that it's comfortable for the receiver, but also that there is no friction for the person that is giving, because that can be a bit uncomfortable, you know what I mean? So first things first, lube. What I would suggest is a silicone-based lubricant, because of the fact that it lasts longer. As well as it is ideal, you know, for anal sex. You also have anal specialty lubes as well. You want to make sure that, you know, the lubricants are condom friendly. That is really, really super duper important. Now, let's talk about the anatomy and how anal sex actually works. Well, the anus is designed to be an exit, okay? And so you have the inner and outer sphincter muscles. What they will do is they will contract and they will basically make it very uncomfortable when you're trying to enter into the anus, because their job is to, of course, push out. So what you have to do is get your anus used to something going in there. So first things first, lubrication. Some people would like to use a desensitizing cream or, you know, something like an anal ease. That's up to you, but it's not necessary. What you do is you start out first with fingers, okay? And you allow yourself to relax. You know, people say, how the hell do you relax, right? But you have to relax. Your breathing is very, very essential to the relaxation. So, you know, take your time with it. But, you know, allow yourself to relax and not tense up. When you tense up, then what you're doing is you're pushing out, okay? So you start with the finger, okay? Once you get comfortable with the finger, then you can then graduate to an anal plug. Anal plugs come in different sizes, so not all of them are really, really big. Some people even would like to start with a anal plug because it may be smaller as far as girth than a finger, because my finger is not too big, but everyone's finger is different. So depends on, you know, where you want to start. But the point of the matter is that you want to gradually graduate to your anus receiving something that is bigger in girth, okay? Now, once you're beyond, you know, you're getting used to the anal plug, then what you would do is, my suggestion would be to go ahead and you move up to anal beads. But you get the anal beads that graduate. So they start off small and then they get bigger, okay? That way you can ease yourself into the different girth, okay, of the penetration anally. Just a FYI side note. If you're having sex, let's say you're doing oral sex or even vaginal penetration, and you can actually use the beads to heighten orgasm. The anus has so many different nerve endings. Orgasms are really explosive when you have an anal orgasm. So you can use those beads to get comfortable. And like I said, you don't have to have anal sex, but you use them, and then when you're getting ready to orgasm, slowly pull the beads out. Okay, and you can go to any bead level that you want. It's up to you, and it's up to you. It's with your comfort. With anal training comes communication. Communication is necessary. It is key. I can't stress that enough. So the person that is actually receiving is the one that is in control. So you, receiver, have to make sure that you are articulating what it is that you want, what feels good. And when I say what feels good, I mean the speed, the depth. the rhythm of the action and interaction that you're feeling anally. It's important because, see, the person that's giving, it just feels great to them, you know. And the last thing you want is to be walking around like a penguin when it's all done, okay? And that's a lot of people fear. They fear an unpleasant experience. But if you just baby step your way into anal sex, some people just go all out and they just take the deep plunge. I wouldn't suggest that, because then it may hinder you from really having a really satisfying experience when it comes down to anal sex. So anal training, let's just recap a little bit. So lubrication, like a silicone based or a specialty anal lube, okay? You want that and you want it condom safe. We want to start off with the fingers first. Start with the fingers to get used to anything going in the anal area. That way your body is now acclimated to that stimulation and penetration. Then you go on to a butt plug or anal plug. And then from there, go to the anal beads. And then when you feel comfortable enough and you have an understanding of how your anal muscles work, your inner and outer sphincter work, and they are relaxed and you're able to enjoy the stimulation of the anus, then at that point, that is when you begin to have anal sex penetratively with like a strap or with a penis, okay? That's my suggestions, and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Trust me on this. But that is it. Okay, so anal training, get you some, and absolutely, for those of you that are worried about, any type of, let's say, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to say it nice. Feces, I guess, on your penis or on the item that you're using. That's you have to make sure that as the receiver that you do an enema. An enema will definitely is something that you will, once again, as it comes with anal training, you need to lube the actual the tube that goes inside of the anus in order to clear it out. Okay, if you want to know how to give yourself a enema, definitely Google. Okay, all right, so that's it for me. And I try to make this quick. I hope I met my deadline. But if you have any questions, any comments, share your experiences, definitely comment down below. I respond back personally. I'm really big on communication. Also, check out the new PaigeDiamond.com. It's gorgeous. I love my site. And also, I want to introduce to you Private Parts. It's a confession corner. That you can release your epic fails, epic triumphs in the bedroom, and also share some really good tips if you want to, upgrade someone's sex life. I mean, hey, that's what it's all about, okay? So definitely share your private parts at PaigeDiamond.com. Subscribe, like, share, and, of course, remember, don't spend your entire life playing dress up, be, and do you literally. Peace, passion, and pleasure. I'm out.